Hello, in this video I'm going to talk to all you guys, not just about personal statements, but about everything in general. I think I'm going to make this bigger. Is it possible? Yeah, I'll make this bigger. Okay, I need to shave, but let me get rid of this. And I have an outline for you guys, for me, to talk to you guys about. Okay, so it's about November 4th. For those of you in America, it's about homecoming time. If you have a chance, you can talk to each other about what homecoming is. It's basically a football game, the last home football game, and it's kind of a big tradition, especially if you have a good football team. But in China, this doesn't exist. And here's one point: cultural difference. Sports in America is actually really, really important, especially in high school. Actually, football, basketball, baseball; those are your three big sports. Um, and hockey, but not everywhere has ice, and it's a relatively expensive sport. But if you do, it's a big part of your culture. In China, the focus is very much less on extracurricular activity. So for you guys that are in America, do more extracurriculars, and for those of you in China, do more extracurriculars. Do what you love. And that brings me to a book called The Element. So I can find The Element right now on Amazon for you guys. The thing is quite slow. Okay, I need to minimize myself. The internet is actually pretty slow, but let's try to do it. Amazon.com. Um, the book is called The Element by Ken Robinson, and you can actually check out Ken Robinson's um, videos on YouTube, which I'll get to in a second. So, finding your element, how to discover your talents and passions, and transform. This is a new edition. My book doesn't look like this, and this is a book you can use for grammar, but that's not pertinent right now. Anyways, let's look at this book, 1078, 1284. It's worth it. I haven't bought a book in a while, which is not a good thing because I download all of them. Um, is that fair or unfair? That's an SAT question for you to think about. By the way, the SAT is changing. If you're going to apply next year, you have the option of taking the SAT or ACT. The SAT writing is going to be significantly harder. I talk about that in another video. Um, anyways, so how to find your passion? How finding your passion changes everything. It talks about Beatles. It talks about record producers, Jay-Z, anyone who's like doing exactly that thing that they're supposed to do. And basically, there are two parts. One is your passion, what you really care about, and then your skill or talent, or what you're really good at. You mix those things together, you can find your element, being in the element. It talks about finding the people you're in your element with, and etc. etc. So it's a book you should check out. Other than that, not a whole lot for me to. Actually, I do. I want this video to be short. Okay, um, so accomplishment of the month. I'll start with the word of the month. The word of the month goes to Freya. The word is azure. I just really like that word. I don't know why. Azure. Thomas had a bunch of words, but they're all really Thomas words are really good words. But azure was my favorite. And Thomas gets the achievement of the month, which is he started his own club. And basically, I was looking through his application, and I noticed he added one onto everything that I saw before, which was he started basically a consulting club at his school using what he learned through ADS, which is awesome because he took what he learned and then used it to help his friends, which is pretty incredible. So that's cool. So how else are you challenging yourselves? How are you pushing yourself even if you don't have like like someone to push you or it doesn't already exist in your school? How can you get to your element? And the biggest improvement goes to Brian. Brian's essays are surprisingly sentimental. I mean surprisingly as in the beginning it was hard to decipher the whole thing, but by the end draft I was pretty impressed. So for you, good job on the essay. Now we need you to continue working hard as you usually do. Just okay. That's it for that. The last thing I want to talk about is Halloween. So how was you guys Halloween? It's very different in the U.S. than in China. One being trick or treating. That'd be very strange to trick or treat in China. If you guys know what that is, especially when you look outside. Check out outside. That's Shenzhen. Okay. Imagine trick or treating in that. Should I take you guys closer? You guys get a better look at the. Okay, this is Shenzhen. Okay. I work right outside of Huachanglu Station. There's a subway station really close by. That's Huachangbei, one of the technology parts centers of the world, and Sunning's going out of business, which is a reflection of I think online shopping, which is interesting. So this is really high. That's really normal. 30 stories. You're not getting trick or treat like that. So anyways, what are some of the differences? I want you guys to think about that. And other than that, that's it. So have a good month. And I'll keep you guys updated on everything I'm doing, and keep me updated on how you guys are doing as well. And also, if you guys need any help with anything. Peace. Take care.